What's up YouTube, Capital G here, more excellent duels for you guys to check out. Our first duel is going to be featuring Chaos Dragon Max. We got some Blue Eyes action. It's going to be facing off against True King Dinosaurs, and I've been getting a lot of dinosaur submissions. A lot of them have actually been the True King variant. I've never seen a play quite like what you're going to see by this True King Dinosaur build, and I actually think that I'm going to do a deck profile of Blue Eyes Chaos Max. I think I'm actually going to bring back my deck profiles that I haven't done in a very long time. See if you guys like those when I start doing them again. Anyways, I believe that Blue Eyes are up first. I don't think Blue Eyes should ever go first if you're playing the ritual version. I think your whole win con should just be trying to cheese your opponent with an OTK involving this card, because I mean, what are you doing? You're just summoning Chaos Max passing. This isn't gonna stop anybody. Now if you're playing the Blue Eyes Guard Dragon build, yeah, you can go first because you can summon a whole bunch of negation cards and you can get like your Amorphous Goliath on field and just lock your opponent out of the extra deck. But this build can't go first. It needs to blind second all the time. Anyways, its opponent opens up Fossil Dig and Diagram, pop the Baby Ceratosaurus, summon the Soul Eating Oviraptor from the deck, then pop your Baby Ceratosaurus, summon it right back and activate the effect from Miscellaneous Source. He's gonna go for the Summon Sorceress play, at least momentarily, and he actually changed the monster on field. He did not change its type. He changed its attribute to fire. You don't usually see that a lot with Riplodocus, but it's going to come into play right here off the True King of All Calamities. So this is interesting, right? He's going to use True King of All Calamities effect, and he's going to make every monster water, and now every monster that gets summoned to the field is water, because I was like, okay, why would he do that? Don't worry, it's going to make a lot of sense here. He's going to go for Giant Rex, then he's going to summon Sorcerers for another one. Now he can go Bahamut Shark into Totally Awesome. Now I thought, damn dude, this is some, some serious negation type. You got some disruption here with True King of All Calamities plus Totally Awesome, but he's like, nah, Cap, I'm getting rid of all of them and going for the infinite track, the Mega Tops. And this is actually pretty cool because not only does he get a 4K beater that's immune to, like a lot of monster effects, but he can actually just reborn his copy, or he can put the Totally Awesome back, then he can bring back his Bahamut Shark, actually get rid of his opponent's monster, and he can detach and summon the Totally Awesome right back to the field. He's going to use Called by the Grave, just making sure that Blue Eyes doesn't hit the field again so it can't stop an attack, because obviously he's probably trying to go for game here. Summons Conductor Tyranno, and yeah, actually he's not going to be able to go for game because he does have to attack over a couple big monsters, but this was a really dope play. Even though he used Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome for the summon of the big Infinite Track Fortress, he's able to just get them back on field anyways. Then during the end phase, just to add insult to injury, he's getting Pankatrops, so good luck playing through all this crap. He's got way too much stuff to stop his opponent with the Conductor Tyranno, the Pankatrops, Totally Awesome, and I just don't really see that his opponent has any outs to this. So he ends up getting bodied, but that was actually a really cool play. I kind of feel like decks are going to use the Mega Clouds, but I feel like it's not going to really be played that much. Well, it'll be played in Infinite Tracks, but I just feel like you're going to see decks just randomly splashing this card in their decks, because it just, these random situations like here and with like Super Quantums, like these decks can summon it better than its own archetype somehow. Anyways, next duel is Exodia, another deck that I think I'm going to do a deck profile of, and he's playing Heart of the Underdog Exodia. I won't play this version. Generally speaking, I believe if you do this against any meta deck, well, you could probably do this against Sky Striker. That deck doesn't do any damage. Same thing with Altergeist, but if you do this against Thunder Dragons or like Salamangreat, they will almost certainly just kill you. As long as Salamangreat has two monsters, they're going to kill you turn one. Thunder Dragons will just kill you with even like their worst hands. They'll be able to kill you. Buster Blade, on the other hand, maybe not so much. He is going to get in a little bit of damage, not that much damage, and when you give your opponent an opportunity to resolve Heart of the Underdog, like, don't complain about, what happens, because he might draw 10, 15 cards. Like, who knows how many cards he's going to get. Buster Dragon is going to be summoned, but that ain't going to stop the Heart of the Underdog. Let's see exactly how many cards this guy can draw. And he's running, like, the normal Pendulum build. There's Exodia in here, so he only stops because he got another Heart of the Underdog. Now, he is going to Pendulum summon, I think, 5 monsters, and it looks pretty nice, but get wrecked, Solemn Judgment, or excuse me, Solemn Warning shuts all of that down. Now he's still in the duel because, you know, he's able to get a couple more monsters on board. His opponent is in a situation where he kind of needs to win this duel within like the next 2 turns, because now that your opponent has 2 Heart of the Underdogs, like, what are the chances that you're going to see another turn? Like, he might draw his entire deck or something like that. So let's see if he can do some damage. He's gonna go for Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. Not a bad start. Gets a little bit of damage. He needs to get the Destruction Swordsman. He needs to get that damn fusion out, because the fusion can do piercing damage, and its effect to like if he had Buster Dragon plus he had the Destruction Swordsman, it really wouldn't do that much, because his opponent's monsters are like normal monsters, so they're not activating really any effects anyways, and he's just kind of using them to chump block. He's using them to basically stop attacks. Now, I don't agree with this. He should have used Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss to negate one of these Heart of the Underdogs, because you don't want your opponent drawing double time. If you can't stop one of them, that's fine, but you sure as heck could have stopped the other one. And you know your opponent probably he doesn't need to attack. He's just going to summon his monsters in defense, and probably, look at it, he just passed his turn. Now he's finally going to get the Destruction Swordsman on field after taking forever, and he's almost going to be able to win, leaves him with 400 life points. But I feel like giving your opponent one more turn, I just didn't think he was going to survive another turn. Heart of the Underdog ×2. Even if he would have negated one of these, I feel like he's given him too many opportunities to just draw on his deck, and his opponent did have Dark Hole, so if he would have used Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss on one of the Heart of the Underdogs, there's nothing stopping him from just Dark Holing and then using like a Pendulum Summon. If he Pendulum Summoned, he had a Solemn Strike, but doesn't matter. He just drew too many damn cards with Heart of the Underdog. So if you're playing Exodia Pendulums, basically you just want to Pendulum install and pray to God that your opponent does not blow up your Heart of the Underdogs, because if they do, you're going to lose. You're going to have a whole bunch of vanillas and no Exodia pieces. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed those short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.